Once again, it's on. This is your boy Touche the Dawn, only here on at Timeless JMH Studios. This is Tru Grit. I got my guy in the building.
What's going on, family? Sugar Bear's up in here.
The lady, like always.
It's your girl, Miss V. The funniest part is we do shit so many places. It's been so long since we've
been here.
Right.
Here in the building. Y'all don't even know where we at.
I was about to say some other shit.
Yeah.
Y'all don't even know where to say we from.
We about to be at Drew Hill Park in some more shit. What's up? Like, it seems like it's been forever. What's good with everybody?
Oh, everything is lovely, man.
Yeah.
Everything is lovely.
It is lovely. I have to say, we have ventured out over the warm days, but it was a love.
It is
fun.
Indeed.
We all
Indeed.
snugged up in here today.
Yeah, man.
Everybody got a hood or a sweater.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Ain't no more
Indeed.
shorties, nothing. Talk about how time flies when you're having fun.
That's it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's been a long time. All right. Topics today.
First, we got to do this, right? And I know how my man gonna feel about it, right? Because it's a winless war. It's a war that we paying for both sides to be in the war.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of one of those things where you damned if you do, you damned if you don't.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But I still want to have a moment for all them lost children, them lost babies and stuff like that, because I don't think our children, our kids should be caught up in this senseless violence and stuff like that.
Or
you know what I mean?
Just what's been going on in this
I'm talking about the war in Israel and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
You know what's so traumatic?
That's all I care about is the kids and the babies.
It's definitely sad to be losing people.
Right.
But it's such an everyday war to make it from home to work, work to home.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even know what the fuck you was talking about.
But that's bad. And you know what I mean? But that's a part of being in Baltimore.
So is this moment of silence going to be for the babies that they showed, they said perished and was untrue?
Of course not.
Okay.
Of course not. Well, everything got propaganda.
Yeah.
So you got to make the story fit.
Well, they said this is their 911, so
911
is an inside job.
But I'm gonna tell you what's funny.
How ironic.
But the funny thing
how often are they going to use that?
When all the bullets say USA, it don't matter, right?
Well, what's the dude name? Netanyahu?
Yeah.
Say he got 80% of America's support.
Yeah.
Who the fool? Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying.
Who talking the most?
Come on, man.
It's just crazy, but it's one of those things, man, where it's a shame that you didn't know which way I was going.
I had no idea because I hear war.
I kind of figured.
Yeah, everybody's like going back and forth. Then I hear the Roe versus Wade, all the babies.
Yeah.
Yo, I had no idea. I was just great say. So you they started abortion back. I was just like, what? Sorry, but I was lost.
Right.
Hey, people on YouTube, Instagram, Facebookers. I'm all over the place. I feel lost. The world is at its
It's an all-time low.
As usual.
And they can't do nothing because they ain't got no speaker of the house anyway. So.
Well, you know, right?
To keep going over, so goddamn. It's an all-time low.
Well, is our president an actual person? Like a lot of this shit, you don't know what is what and who is who. You don't know what to talk about.
I'll let Dave answer that one.
What was the question? Is he what?
He said not having a speaker of the house. I said, well, what about is the president a real person? Like
Congress.
Shit, you like who is who? What is what?
Congress has been closed since 2021. Ever since January 6th. White House too.
There you go. Well,
I'm just saying, you know what I mean?
So
people
stop trying to figure it out.
Oh, I gave up on figuring it out.
I know you did because
I'm trying to tell you.
You're a voter, right?
Look, in the message, he claimed he don't know who Barr was, but he was standing for Barr like a bug boy.
I need to see that, dog, because I don't remember that.
Oh, yeah.
It's
recorded.
I thought Barr was his man.
No. No, sir.
Until he had to not be.
Nope.
Yeah, I need to.
Nah, Barr he railroaded him, man.
You gotta show me them recordings because I thought Barr was his man. You saying there's proof out there? I need to see it.
It's out there. It's out there.
I need to see it.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? Like you can actually see the time we've been doing podcasting over the years. Because you see how Touche go from a motherfucking diehard voter to a no, don't bring it up.
Right.
Like
look at that. Still
I
locked
never
out.
said you still locked out.
Can't go live for 2 days.
I'm still. I wouldn't say that I don't think I say don't bring it up. It's just one of those things where it's how it say to be determined TBD.
Sure.
That's where it's at right now.
Sure. That's where you at. All right.
Yeah, because realistically, you gotta as you grow and you age, you gotta start looking at things through different lenses. Different point of view.
Yeah.
And so you start seeing some shit that just ain't adding up. You gotta reevaluate, and I'm in the reevaluation phase of my life.
There you go. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah,
nothing wrong with
that. It didn't take you that long either.
It was long because I didn't
50,
vote for
it. But it didn't take Nigga, you want a downslope of life, but it didn't take
right.
My life just beginning. Now I know what I'm doing. So
and watch this. And that's why it's a great time to be alive. When you realize how many lies you've been consumed with. Yeah. Oh, man.
And is that crazy? Like how you can really sit back. I don't think a lot of people take that moment in life to compare 20 years ago,
right?
How ironic and stupid decisions they made, or what life gave them, to where they are today. Yeah. Like I can sit back and I can look at from where I was at 45 when I was 35, like 10 years ago, like where I was, like career-wise.
Yeah, I had hair.
Not just the gray hair.
I mean, I had actual hair. I wasn't bald. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, people don't get that. You're supposed to look at your life. Did you go from a tight space to a tight space?
Yeah.
Like, come on. Call it what it is.
Call it what it is.
A lot of people don't get that. And they don't even see what the blessing of where they are now.
Some don't realize what a tight spot is until they're in.
A tight spot.
That's it.
Yeah.
Which is totally.
But you know one of the things.
You know where you've come from, though.
I had a conversation. You should.
And should remember.
I had a conversation with somebody not too long ago because I got a lot of stories that I could tell, but I'd rather you tell it now because I don't get no satisfaction on them. Right. I know what I did. I know who I was. I know what I've been through. But when you tell them, it sounds better anyway. You know what I mean?
Let somebody else.
I'll let somebody else tell my story because just to be here for me is a blessing because I got so many people that's not. You know what I mean? That was right hand, left hand. You know what I mean? That was my brothers that we rocked and we rolled. So to be here and it's people that still stuck in those glory days where they still want to be the person to tell their story because they still trying to live off of their heyday or what they was or what they should have been. Or what they had and da.
Or what they
Man, I used to do this. I used to do that. Yeah. If I told you what I used to be, I'd be behind bars because that meant I was already telling back there.
Yeah.
But see, it's not the same if it's coming from you though. Do it hold value?
I don't. You know, because it sounds like it's bragging.
Yeah.
When they come from you, you gotta look at the stories.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I can look back on a lot of things I've helped people do or done for people, and I'd be like, I was a fucking idiot. Yeah. But I got hear from somebody else. I went to Delhi to get my swimsuits embroidered, and he was like, telling me how things were on WMSK. Yeah. He was like, that was 5 days a week.
Yeah.
For nothing. Like, you shining right now. Yeah. I said, thank you. Yeah. Like, I didn't even look at it. But another motherfucker
had to tell you. Yeah.
With a situation that now,
right?
Be like, this ain't shit.
Yeah.
That's because they can't see the forest from the trees.
Yeah.
Explain that, David, for the people who watching who probably like, what that mean?
Well, see, they can't really see where they came from and where they're going. So, a group of trees is the forest.
Yeah.
They can't decipher though. You know what I mean?
That's all they see is the forest.
Come on, man.
All they see is a group of the same thing.
Or they see this, like you said, a group of trees and that's a forest, B. That's a forest.
Yeah. Like you gotta learn Look at your situation. And not even if you're not progressing, what you willing to make your situation better?
Yep. What you willing to do
to make your situation better? Because I've never, in any of the stuff I do, been the person to say, "Oh, Veronica, you want to do this?" Other than in mental health, I'm gonna do a mental health client. I'm gonna decipher that shit down to the ground. I'm gonna work in a lockdoor seclusion because I got a thing for mental health.
Right.
But business like podcasting, internet radio, clothes, like I was not interested.
Yeah.
I would have never did radio if Twin didn't tell me to.
Right.
I would have never produced if Touche didn't tell me to. Like, yo, I don't get it.
But it's usually
I'm not
people
putting so much into it.
It's usually the people around you that can see the power in you before you can see your power.
Unless you're a gloater.
But see, when you're narcissistic, when you're a narcissist and stuff like that, you see it. Right. But it's usually false photos. You know what I mean? It's false image. And so a lot of times what you think you see ain't really there. And that's why it's a lot of people that's stuck in what they was. Or what they came from and what they used to be. That's why they stuck there.
Can't grow.
If you still,
but some can't grow.
If you still looking at stuff,
you're not going to.
If your 25-year-old and 45-year-old self still think the same fucking way, you broken, and you should be sitting on somebody's couch talking to somebody.
And that's with any category.
And that's it. Male, female,
over 40 and still talking about how you bitches. And back in the day, I fucked her and I fucked her. You have not grown mentally at all. And you play with yourself sexually when you're in the corner. Like that's what my mind think of people like that. Like you should not be over 40.
Right.
And sex still drives you to be like a big deal and how I'm about to hit that, I'm about to do, and you talk about it to your friend. You could be over 40, an old Slick Dave ass nigga with your glass, sitting back like
to pick you up.
Billy D. Williams ass nigga. You already know I'm about to break the bank. I walk in this motherfucker with this sweater on. But
everybody can't do that. You know what I mean?
But how much of a
let me find out. Okay.
I'm gonna tell you what's funny. We just had the same conversation outside. I was like, "Damn, yo, you look like a grown up." That's what I said. I was like, "Yo, you look like a grown up." Yo, he was like, "I appreciate that."
Big Mike in the comments on Instagram just said, "Dave clean."
Yeah.
Clean Dave.
Yeah. What's up, Big Mike?
We got out the car. I was like, "Damn, yo, you look like a grown up." You know what I mean? That's how we compliment each other.
There you go. There you go.
From it. Yeah. It's what it is.
Not a whole crack, a joke.
Yeah.
Right.
No.
He said, "Love is what a chant."
Yeah. My man. That's it. Yeah. Trying to get my Bill Cosby on.
Yeah. Because even Touche looking tight.
I ain't got no pills in my pocket though.
Please don't.
Right.
Touche normally look like I just got out of work. What time is this fucking show? I gotta get back on the road. But y'all look laid back.
I'm laid back. I'm chilling. My project at the work.
You got his Izzy jumping off. You heard me.
Y'all got the Izzy with the brown drink on the side.
Water just in case. That's to finish it off.
Right.
My project at work done.
So everything.
That's the business. You know what I mean?
Everything was good. You know what I mean? Like this
I haven't been able to breathe since like April.
Wow.
That's how serious this project was. You know what I mean? When you take on something as large as I did and knock it out the park, you know what I mean? And then you finish it off with all your CEOs flying in just to see the finished product, and they like,
they happy and proud.
And so now they like, whoa. We got to do this other place.
Well, remember, I told you now the shit got to escalate.
That's it.
Yeah, now we got other events coming up. So it is what it is, you know.
I looked at the call the other day, talking to Mike about this Carter's event, and I was like, well, definitely it's gonna be a Tru Grit night, but then your son's birthday, blah blah.
Yeah.
And I said, if they ain't gonna love nobody else talking, it's gonna be Dave.
Yeah.
Sam is another copy of Dave when it comes to conversation. So I'm just happy that the big deal is like,
you can spread it out.
Like people don't get like the appreciation or the overwhelmingness I feel that somebody say, like, you can come here. Yeah. You can, like, we're not in her backyard. We're actually in her restaurant.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a big deal.
That I just watched Chefs in Atlanta on live, tasting a food tasting. Like you hear about her in a big way. I
didn't know she moved.
Yes, she got a whole.
I thought we was going on Baltimore Street. I mean, not Baltimore Street. Not Liberty.
Ballet Road.
Emerson Avenue.
Oh no. She don't have
I pulled it up. I was like, okay. If he says where we going, that's the. I'm going to check it out. You know what
I mean? Actually, have you seen my birthday? Y'all know Big Mike go big. Last year for my birthday, he brought the place out just for us. She came out, served us our food, nice. And then she remodeled the system. So I think she has like somebody do an R&B night. And I had seen pictures somebody did a cousins event.
Okay, yeah.
Like all pink, all cousins. It was like really, really cute.
Sound like Big Mike be doing it up.
Yeah.
Come on. Look, wait a minute, let me read these
cards. Yeah.
She needed a moment.
I'm cool and champ. I'm taking it one day at a time, trying to figure this life shit out. Timeless forever. See, Mike, what you're not going to do is start with Dave. Oh, no, he said, ask Mr. D.
That's the business right there, Mike, for sure.
He did. He rented the whole restaurant out.
That's what's up.
Yeah, absolutely.
I literally said, like, I'm so overwhelmed. For November, I want to get surgery. And, like, I'm ready to move my house for, like, 2 weeks just to shut down from the world.
Yeah.
I was talking to Twin earlier. He was like, yo, you need to check out.
And I told you that. Yeah.
You're trying to be everywhere.
For everybody and everything. And not for you.
And that's how motherfuckers able to look at you and say, well, what you doing ain't shit.
But they try and do it. That's the kicker right there.
And that's the thing.
That's the kicker. Been there, done that.
And feel that they can do it. Like, I got this. I'm good. I saw what it is. So, okay.
And at first, I felt a certain type of way. But to me, when somebody is trying to do what you're doing, that means you made that shit look so easy.
That's it.
Yep.
I make this shit must make it look effortlessly. People don't know like I'm literally dying.
Hey, listen, I'm one of them people. I'm one of them people that I want everybody to win. So if you think you can do it, man, I praise you for it. Go ahead, knock it out the park. You know what I mean? I wish you luck with it. I ain't gonna be mad at you or none of that. You know what I mean? Do your best at it. Yeah. But it still won't be like I do it. You know
that's what black people,
I
believe, have an issue with. Yeah. They want to be like you and do the same thing when all you got to do is tap me on the shoulder. Say, well, how you get from 1 to 3? Oh, well, I went 1, 2, 3. Mm-hmm. And then they can say, oh.
Yeah.
And then they can just have it.
Yeah.
But what black people try to do is compete.
But see, what people
and then try to do the same exact thing. You're not going to become right here where I am because you don't know what I did to get right here.
Yeah. It's been a long road, and that's the one of the funny things about that is how like people always try to emulate everything, right? Mm-hmm. The original gonna always be the original.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
I would have never gotten to radio if I wouldn't have kept getting pressure from Ted. You know what I mean? And it was just one of those things that kind of worked for me and took off.
And it took off.
And it took off. You know what I mean? And we had a ball, you know, what we was doing. Right. And we still at it.
Yo, I can say it till this day. This girl will not acknowledge that I exist. But I'm going to give Tia all the props every day. Because looking at her made me think like, damn, she is good with this shit. Yeah. And I mean, if push comes to shove, she got to move another studio. Yo, she going to move to a whole nother studio, paint the whole motherfucker her Steelers colors, and start from scratch, and still got like 20 shows and keep doing it. Yeah. She going to keep running. So whether she speak to me or not, bitch, you are like a big deal to me.
That's the black girl magic, you know.
There you go with the black girl magic.
In real life, Shorty did some amazing things. You know what I mean? Sometimes I don't think she get enough credit for what she did. Especially, go ahead. I don't think she get enough credit for what she did and how she kind of changed the game. And she introduced us to a lot of people, and a lot of people that came from is still people that you see every day.
Right.
You know what I mean? Even if you look at the intellectual vixen, she was one of us. You know what I mean? Okay. She do Man Cave Mondays, and that shit, from what I heard, I got to get myself up there to do it, but I heard it's one of the dopest things going on right
And where is that at?
Wait, I got you. You can get the tickets on Eventbrite. I get you there. But it's so much that we've done.
Right.
And just coming from that station, man, there's so much that we've done and there's so many people that's doing this stuff that owe a lot of homage to it. You know what I mean? Right, wrong, or indifferent. Yeah. You know what I mean? You have your ups and you have your downs and stuff like that. But in real life, man, yeah, we've come away.
And you really gotta give that to people. Yeah. And that's the only way, honestly, that you're gonna be blessed and grow if you go here.
Yeah, absolutely.
And give the big up. I wouldn't be podcasting in here in the studio if Rock ain't treat me like shit. Yeah. Even though he was kicking me,
but you needed that push.
This push is appreciated.
There you go.
I gotta give it to him.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Push,
Thank you
man.
for being a faggot.
Come on,
because you pushed me.
Whoa. The views and the
opinion.
Like it's FCDC up in this joke.
And I didn't even have a drink.
Yeah. But sometimes you get caught up in the emotions of it. But man, I've been doing this for a real long time. But all I want is people to succeed, dog. You know what I mean? I want them to succeed. If you took this opportunity to jump or go another direction, I wish you luck.
I wish you nothing but the
I wish you and I'm I'm the type that if you call me, I'm gonna answer your question. Yeah, I'm not even gonna hold the knowledge. You know what I mean? I've been doing this so long, man. I don't listen. Now I do it for recreation. Before it was work. It was, you know what I mean? I had to think about it now. Yeah. It comes so easy, dog.
Right.
I can turn it on or turn it off whenever I want to. That's how long I've been doing it. You know what I mean?
You know it like the back of your hand, and you don't mind giving somebody else the big up. No. Literally, I don't mind telling you. Ask me, I'm gonna give you the answer. But when you try to step in my shoes while my feet still in them,
yeah. Now that's different. Yeah, that's different.
That's different. You need a bigger spot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a problem.
Well, I need to elbow the shit out you so you can move out my way.
Yeah.
You in my space.
That'll get them in a bigger spot.
That'll get them in a bigger spot.
Or out the small spot. Depending on how you look at it. You know what I mean?
Get you out the small spot. So it's all depending on the way that you look at it.
That's it.
But you know what people got to realize in life, though? Everything come with a cost.
Oh, yeah.
You're going to have to pay the piper one day.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
One way or the other.
One way or another.
Yep.
And so sometimes you got to be careful what you wish for.
And you got to crawl before you walk, man.
You got to crawl before you walk. Yeah. I don't care. You can be the greatest. Know in your mind, I can play football. I'm built. I'm big. Right. I got the speed. But nigga, if you ain't started flag football, there's a lot of ethic you ain't gonna get.
You got rocked and pop water. You know what I mean?
Tackling them motherfuckers. You ain't gonna understand.
It's different. Like Mike said it best. Everybody a fighter till they get hit in their mouth.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Everything look like it's doable until you gotta do it yourself.
That's it.
Because that's one of the hardest things in the world. Like when you got a team of people, everything kind of come, it flow, and everything kind of work itself out. It look like it's a seamless. But when you out there and you doing it by yourself, and you got to answer that call and make that decision and make that decision, it becomes a lot, man.
Yeah.
And
you separate the weak from the fake. Weak from the strong real fast.
Absolutely.
Because it's funny, because when we started, man, at one point in time, she had, I remember counting 30, I want to say upwards of 37 shows running on her station. That's unseen. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so that's all the different mannerisms, attitudes, all the different issues.
And they had to deal with all that.
And you running your own show.
And it got to flow.
Yeah, and everything got to move seamlessly. So
I used to look at her, Dave, like, this bitch crazy. How she doing? But she had a lot of mannerism about her, like, bitch, you need to sit down a little bit. Yeah. But she made the shit so boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
So when Touche's coming in, and I had a disagreement with the person who was producing me at the time, he was like, you can do it. I was like, no, I can't. He was like, no, you can do it. You're doing it already.
Yep.
You can work the boards. I said, I can produce, I can run the show. You got that much. Like I was so pleased with Touche having this much faith in me. Because I'm thinking he in a meeting, he's supposed to be on their side. Right. He on my side. I was like, fuck it. He say I can, then maybe I can.
Well, there you go.
Dave ran the board for our show.
First time ever.
Yep, first time ever.
Plugging shit like a motherfucker. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this shit cool.
Yeah.
And watch this, the wild part. It was like, yo, I love your show. It ain't my show, man.
Yeah.
It ain't my show. But because I was sitting right there by the joint and I'm touching the little computer there, it ain't mine, man. You know what I mean?
And that's the shit, like all those things. Like Zully was saying, your 5 days a week for nothing. Where you at now? You gotta look at that shit like real powerful.
It's a big deal.
I said, Zully, I never thought about it like that.
Yeah.
I didn't even look at it like that. Back then, working the boards, I was so pumped. Because all I knew was like, I get to put what songs was going to come up next. Yeah. Once I learned the songs, then the commercial hooks, I was like, I got this shit.
Now, I'm going to tell you what, the best thing I did, the best decision I made was put Dave on the boards. Because if he don't know nothing else, he know the music.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
No,
I saw that live right. I was
like, our intro, and we had everything. Our intro, was sick. And then, man, our break music.
Man. That was love there, boy.
Remember I said I was versus against Dave?
No, I would never.
We was listening to something one day, and I think Al was actually watching them on Facebook one day. And me and Al was like, what is that? Is that a church song? But it was like R&B, gospel, like, Dave was like looking at us like, y'all feel it. And Al was like, what is it?
Yeah. That dude know music, man.
And watch this. And this ain't no shade to your boy, but Glenn knew that. That's why Glenn said, yo, give me your songs, then we're going to put it together. Nah, we're going to do that right then and there. Yeah. Or no, we ain't doing that.
That's the rules I'm talking about staying out of people. If that's their shit,
right.
Let them do it.
Right.
Listen. Like I know I need somebody who need to be in the shelter. I'm going to tell the client, let me get right back to you. But the first person I'm going to call is Dave. Why? Because I know Dave got all the shelter hookups. Dave, I got somebody need to go in the shelter. And I'm going to go back, get them information. Like, respect people for what their craft is.
Yep.
If I got shit that I know I cannot put this together, I don't figure out what go next, I'm ready to call Touche. Even if I got to text him like, I know you're working, but nigga, pick up.
Yeah.
This is the only person that can answer this question.
Yeah. But you know what? And I think that's why Glenn got into it the way he did, because by us both being singers, right? And we both got background together. Like, yo, damn, if he can do it, I can do it.
That's what they think.
Yeah. But when we got into the room and we jousting back on topics, then it get a little heated. Then you see what it is, you know what I mean? And I know he knows that now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He knows that now. Yeah.
Like now you gotta know, you gotta be more than the person that owned the house.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
You funny.
Yeah, you do.
Just because you let a motherfucker in don't mean they gonna sit here and be cute.
Right.
Floor. No, I'm gonna get in your ass.
Yeah. And see, that's one of the things that
I had
knew.
no idea I was supposed to sit there and be quiet. Touche didn't tell me that.
Yeah.
Touche just said, we need a female that's gonna run with us.
Yeah, you gonna rock with us. But that was one of the things why
I was supposed to be quiet.
And
didn't tell me.
No. Just at certain times.
No.
You weren't supposed to be quiet.
As soon as I got to talking, y'all walked away.
Yeah, but see, and that was funny because what did I say? I said, "Oh, we need a female." I said, "I know who to call."
Yep.
I said, "I know who to call."
And that's the thing. You gotta respect people for who they are and what their lane call for. Like I'm so ready for November the 1st.
Yeah.
Because I know, like you just said, Mike is in the top corner of the change pocket. What you call it, Dave?
In the corner pocket.
In the coin pocket.
The coin pocket.
That's where the chapstick go at.
Only one fucking thing fit at.
Yeah, man.
He in that pocket. Like I know if nothing else, once November 1st comes, them next 2 weeks, I can sit back and not even have to breathe for myself if I don't want to.
Yeah.
Like I already said, Mike, I'm staying at your house and I'm staying 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I already talked to Dave. I need a lot of me work up.
Yeah.
I don't know if we listening, but it is what it is. Fuck it. Like I already know what lane I want to be in and what to deal with.
Yep.
Like I hate that.
But it's good when you got that.
Touche lives so far. I can't say Touche take the key while I'm out.
Yeah.
That's what's not gonna come in handy. Because I know my son got to work too many days. So we got to figure that out.
Yeah. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
But it's dope when you got that.
Sure.
There's a lot of people that don't have that. You know what I mean?
And when you're trying to build that, some people can't see.
Some people can't see the vision.
You know what I mean?
And you're going to lose, and it's crazy because you lose some people that you thought would be there forever.
Sure.
You know what I mean? That part right there is the growth part of it, because when you get to a place where you like, yo, I still love you, or from over there. But from over there. You know what I mean? Like this mission, we wasn't supposed to take together. All the missions that we took together was meant for us to take together. This one here, I might have to do by myself.
Everything happened for a reason, man.
Everything happens for a reason. Yeah. And it's some people that you lose, y'all lose sight of each other for a minute. But when it's a real friendship, it don't matter. It'll come back. It's just, if it was a real friendship, it'll come back. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's a real friendship. Because this is the thing. Somebody said this years ago, yo, if you ever truly love somebody, you'll never stop loving that person. Right. Now you stop liking them. You could stay the fuck away from them, but you'll never stop loving them, because that is a type of bond.
I don't think it got to do with love.
No, and I'm not.
I think it was a man and a woman. You know what I'm saying? If a man knows what the situation is, right?
Yeah.
Then he can go. I ain't gotta be a homeboy.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
But as a man, I'm gonna respect you as such and deal with you accordingly, and we can move past this. Yeah. It ain't gotta be all the bullshit. It ain't gotta be no love. Yeah. I ain't gotta hang out with you every day. You know what I mean? None of that. No. But when men come together, that's what they do. When women come together, that's what it is. Yeah. You ain't gotta love that sister. It ain't gotta be black girl magic.
Yeah. Because it's really not. It's really not.
You know what I mean?
Say it before David asks me. There's no such thing as a black girl magic.
Right.
Okay, keep going. Where the fuck you even at? I'm telling y'all, there's no such thing.
But it's just one of those things, though. It's a good thing to see. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You want it. You want it. Listen, when you got somebody that you feel like you're gonna rock with you for the rest of your life, you want them to be there through everything. Yeah. But the comfort comes when you find peace and accomplishing what you're supposed to accomplish, if they there or not. That's when you find peace. That's when you find your ultimate peace. When you can go through life and reach your highest potential with the people or without the people.
Yep.
You're still good.
And you're still good. That's when you found your ultimate peace. And a lot of people still searching for that. Yeah. You know what I mean? And a lot of people, they don't know how to let go of certain things because that's been all they've known for so long. You know what I mean? And so they hold on to it and try to everything they can to keep it going. And a lot of times it's to their detriment.
Right.
Because sometimes the catapult you need is to let go. Or them kicking your ass, pushing you forward.
Yep.
Right. Like we said.
Like while we here.
I wouldn't have moved on to podcasting if he didn't Ray Curry. 3 weeks in a row, no show, no call, no nothing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But you ain't know that was the kick in the ass you needed.
And didn't even know. I felt like I was being mistreated.
Yep. But it's a purpose for everybody. Some people believe in God, some people don't. But no matter if you believe in God or you don't believe in God, everybody has a purpose on their life.
Everybody has a purpose.
And once you start working in your purpose, things start getting easy. You know what I mean? It's the times when you're not sure what your purpose are, when life's hard, because you're trying to battle who you were and who you're trying to become and all of that stuff. But you're battling it because you're trying to do what you want to do and you're not trying to work in your purpose. Once you learn and figure out what your purpose is, mental health is your purpose. So no matter what's going on in life, if something with mental health is in front of you, you're going to always gravitate to it. That's your purpose. You understand what I'm saying? And so once you get into that place and you know that and you're comfortable with it and you don't give a fuck what nobody think about it, man, that's a peaceful way to live.
But you know what comes with the hindrance of that? Me understanding and having a passion for mental health, and then people taking the ability to play the weak role when they really just try and roll over top of me and use me. Then I gotta sit back. But then it makes me look at them later like, oh, you's a dirty bitch.
Yeah.
But see, mental health,
you gotta understand
ain't what it is when they claim it's what it is.
Hey.
Right.
there's a real thing about mental health.
And I definitely know those kind of clients.
Absolutely.
There's a real thing with mental health in this world, but there's a real thing with accountability that people don't really know how to deal with. There's a real thing with people they spoiled to a point, and it comes from their childhood too. Like if you fall and you scrape your knee, and every time you do something, somebody run and they gravitate to you, that becomes a sickness. Like you want that
somebody
level.
to save you.
Yeah, you always want that, and so that becomes your happy place.
Right.
And so you have to play the victim to always be coddled. And you know what I mean? And so it is.
Sometimes people do it and don't even realize.
They don't realize they're doing it. They've done it so much in life, and it's always worked out for them. So that way they continue to do it. And that's a part. It's still a part of mental health.
And I think that's so. It's definitely mental health. I think it's so sick. Like it can be times that Touche, you'll hit me and be like, "How you feeling?" And I'm like, "I don't even want to say. Like I don't even want to sound like a victim again today. But my day hard as shit."
But see,
like, people don't wake up and be like, I ain't gonna say, even if I'm sick today, I'm not even gonna say it because I'm tired of always telling people, yeah, I'm not feeling so good today.
But this is what's funny about me and B. I call her, and by how she answered the phone, I already know she had a fucked up day. I'd be like, nope, yo, we ain't doing this. I said, what it is, let's get it. And she will curse, scream, yell, everything, and then when after we get off the phone, I'm gonna find a reason to make her laugh. And then she was like, and it's a conversation that she ain't know she needed to have. Right. And we ain't talking about shit.
Absolutely.
We can be on the phone for an hour.
And we ain't talking about shit.
It ain't talking about shit.
But it's one of those things where your people, you know what I mean? You know who you rock with, and you know their energy. And sometimes somebody just needs somebody to be like, yo, this was a fucked up day. This is what it is. Da, 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 da. And you don't need, one of the things that people try to do that get me sometime is you don't have to be the fixer all the time. Sometimes you just gotta learn. Sometimes you just gotta learn how to be a listener. I'm a fixer by nature. That's who I am.
I'm an automatic
But sometimes I know fixing it for you is just listening to you. Not even giving you my opinion or how I feel about it. Because sometimes you don't want to hear that shit. Sometimes you just want to say what you want to say. You want to curse a motherfucker out.
I'd be like, Touche, I'm not calling David about this. You got to call him. You got to talk to him. Like, I don't even want to go in the group text. Because I know certain things David's going to send me off. Like certain things. Like, you know who to talk to about what. Something about mental health. Somebody hiring in mental health. Somebody sheltering in mental health. I don't even know, Touche. I'm calling David right off the rip. But if it's something that this woman said on Facebook, I'm not calling David.
No.
He is going to give me the blues about black girl magic. What these bitches really want. Y'all love abortion and you miss you. Like, David's going to have all the baby mama child support. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what not to bring to
It ain't no killing with kindness over there.
No, sir.
He ain't got none of that. He don't got none of that in him.
I said, honestly, the other day, we was talking about the show. I said, I told Mike and I told Touche, I said, I can't go to Miss Carter's just me and Dave. It's going to work out. I already know the room going to topple over. I'm going to try to balance it out. David's going to put these bitches in their place. And I'm going to be looking at Miss Carter like I'm sorry.
But see, that's why
I can't come back.
That's why we work though. Because he the storm all day long. But I know how to bring it back and calm it down. But we can go back and forth. But there's one thing about Dave, because a lot of people take Dave wrong. You know what I mean? Because he a matter of fact type motherfucker. So you think he disregarding you. You think he disrespecting you. You might think Dave like, did he just call me a bitch? Like, and that ain't even what he said. You know what I mean?
What he said.
Or what he meant. But he gonna be a matter of fact type of person. So then when I come back and I'm like, I'm gonna make it light. I'm gonna make it airy. But I'm gonna give you some knowledge, and I'm gonna talk. I can speak intelligently and all that kind of stuff. So it's like it's a happy medium.
It's a happy medium.
So it works.
You're willing to balance it out. Like, I know a lot of the stuff they say, I'm gonna be definitely behind it. Somebody in the audience gonna feel some kind of way. I'm gonna be like these bitches, and we both gonna be on a solid. they gotta get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. And I'm gonna pull them right on it. Come on, let's hear about what you got to say. You know
exactly.
what I mean?
I said, there's no way that me and Dave can just us two go to Miss Carter.
Yeah.
And when Mike called the other day, he called from his phone, and of course it's Mike, so everybody loves Mike. So she's like, yeah, whatever she want, I can tell her now. She can have every other Wednesday till she get tired.
I told you. I told you.
Already
now y'all saw me turn it off.
We did. The scammers know that you turned it off.
They know that I turned it off.
But when they had that joint on the 3rd and the 11th, they was joking about them phones.
Now my phone off.
They gonna send shit. I read my bitch in my phone leaving them full.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Everything in my house that's digital, leaving them full.
Really?
Absolutely.
So that's probably something I didn't even see. I don't know what
you had to see it. They was talking about it on the book. If you jumped on it at some point, you had to see it.
I don't stay on there long enough. I
right.
stay on there long enough to post, like we just said, mental health is my passion.
Yeah.
What the clients got going on, going to a food pantry, making sure they eat, making sure they got clothes. Yeah. That's where my passion at. Like I really just have a talent for conversation. I know what to say. I mean what I say. I know how to line it up. I know great people, so I can put on, a show like Great Connects. Yeah. Right? Mike was able to talk to Miss Carter, and we got before we even did one show. She was like, every other Wednesday. Like it's what I know. Yeah. But what my passion is mental health. So if it's nothing mental health on social media, I ain't see the
shit. Yeah. No, that's fair. But it's funny because the people at my job, they be like, I don't like when he ain't at work. They like because he don't never get mad. He ain't never angry. Like, dog, this is work. I done seen real stress in life.
How about that?
You know what I mean? I done seen some real stresses and been in some real hard times. Why would I ever stress about work?
Why do you?
Like, I'm not going to give you that much power over my life for me to take this incident and make it and give it that much power.
Right.
And that's where I think a lot of us do. We allow little things in our space and we give them too much power. You know what I mean? And because we give those small things so much power, we put ourselves on the back burner. Because this is the funny thing. If we get into an argument and we going back and forth, and I go home and I'm fueling from it and I'm like angry and I'm this motherfucker don't care. He done told it. He done put a drink in. He done forgot all about it. So why am I allowing that person? One of them already, that's too much power.
In certain situations, I got a bad habit of
holding on
to the shit until I talk to somebody that be like, calm the fuck down. I'm like, you know what?
Yeah, you gotta let it go, man. You gotta let it go.
Yeah.
And I know that I
you drive yourself crazy.
Whatever the situation is. So why am I allowing somebody else to make me that upset?
Yep.
You remember when you was little and you would cry? You remember say, "Well, boy or girl, stop crying when you make yourself sick." You can worry yourself sick.
You can actually worry yourself
Stress
sick.
will destroy your body. And you ain't even cut yourself.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Yep. Forget what poisons you eating.
And the
Stress
thing is the truest statement in the world, and most people don't understand it.
A lot of people don't get it.
A lot of people don't get it. You kill yourself
but you don't even realize stopping it is your control. Like
yep.
Literally
turning it off is your control.
The shit that I've been through, I gotta look at it like it don't matter what they said.
Yep.
See, then this goes back to your opening with Israel. It's a lot of bullshit, yo.
Oh, really?
So we go on. You said, "Oh, you feel sorry for this fella?" Nah, it's bullshit.
That's what this is.
That's it. That's it.
And usually they hide something.
I call bullshit. Bullshit. What movie was that?
I watched that.
What movie was it?
It was an old white guy and a young white guy.
Yeah. And one person was like, I call bullshit.
That was the father and the son. Yes. Bullshit. I don't know the name of it. That shit was. We watched that on the Humble. It's retarded movie. Let me tell you, brother. Let me tell you.
What the fuck?
I can't remember. I'm going to ask you right now.
Yo, I don't know. But this shit was hilarious. And the one person was like, I'm going to call bullshit. Bullshit. Yep. Bullshit. It's bullshit. Like, you literally got to call
Call it what it is.
Call what it is. And I had to learn that. Like, get your hands off of that.
Yeah. And I'm gonna tell you, it's funny because when you call stuff out in the moment, people don't have time to think. And so if people got to deal with stuff in the moment, a lot of times you'll get a different result. But if you let them hold on to it and you let them fester and let them sit and think about it, then they got all the excuses and all the they got all the stuff in the world to say about it. But if you call them on it in the moment, they can only own up to it, or they're gonna get real angry.
Yep.
And that's usually a tell sign right there.
You know what else does that? Fear.
Yeah.
If I scare you enough, you don't got time to think of a rational answer.
Yeah.
But they say fight or flight.
You gonna go and get that juice up in you.
Yeah.
How about
you feel me? Because I done scared you. You know what I'm saying? I done scared you enough with these pictures on Israel. Now you sitting there saying, I stand with Ukraine, I stand with Israel. Like, who the fuck is you rocking with?
Pick a side.
But you don't even hear that no more, do you? You don't hear I stand with Ukraine no more. What happened to Black Lives Matter? Ain't nobody getting raped no more because nobody says Me Too.
No,
I ain't heard nothing about Me Too.
I'm just saying.
You don't hear any of that stuff no
They
more.
ride the wave, boy. They make you feel some kind of way.
And the wave is gone once it's gone.
That's it.
But I'm going to tell you, one thing the pandemic did is fuck up a lot of stuff. Because you got more people looking, learning, and thinking now before than you ever have.
Or did
and exposed.
There you go.
There you go. That's the word.
It's 2020.
Yeah.
Perfect vision.
Yeah.
How about that?
Oh, shit.
I've been saying it since then, yo. It's perfect vision.
Here's the part where David makes me sick. Like, you gotta be like, you know what? He's actually correct.
You know what I'm saying? 2020, boy. If you can't, the Greasy Strangler. That's what it was called.
Oh, that was the name of the movie.
Watch that motherfucker, son.
I'm gonna watch that.
Lord, that mercy.
Bullshit. It's bullshit.
But it's funny how that works.
2020.
Yeah.
COVID, Vision 2020, like all of that came to pass at the same time. You was either going clearly sink or swim when COVID came.
I'm going to tell you what's crazy, right? So we had a shipment come in from Oakland, right? Some furniture, a table. You know, everybody went to tables where you can plug into them now. Like they got in the airport. So I'm like, all right, yeah, send it. We got that. Send it. I get it. It's damaged. So we had to look up the cost of the table. In 2018, when we bought the table, $3,400 for the table. That same exact table today, $10,200. Nothing has changed about the table, dog.
Yes, it is. That damage.
No. I'm just talking about if we wanted to buy a new table. If we want to buy a new table, right at this moment, that's
at 2020 COVID that came and everything was like.
Salute to the Biden voters. We salute you.
It's a guy on. It was a guy that I saw. Opinions, yeah. It was a guy on. I guess it was Instagram. You know, I don't know. Instagram and TikTok run together for me. But he was showing. He was at Costco's, and he was showing. I don't know. What, I mean, this is the funniest thing in the world. What made him take pictures of the stuff that he was purchasing from Costco's before the pandemic compared to now. And now that inflation has only gone up 7%. That's the number they go with.
That's what they say.
Well, if he did it from what he was paying then to what he's paying now, and it's like 75% inflation on the same items at Costco.
And
from there to here.
Don't know that.
It's
ridiculous.
Don't
agree with that are idiots.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
No other nice
This dude went into a market, dog, and bought raw milk, raw butter, the best water you're supposed to have, all this stuff that's supposed to be organic. He had like 12 items, 12 to 20 items.
$10,000.
His bill was $441.
Jeez.
Just to claim, because we still know they put something on it.
Right.
You know what I mean? But just to say it's raw and it's straight.
Just to say.
Yeah.
But did you see the report of Trader Joe's?
Whatever it is.
And what's the other one? Trader Joe's and
is it Herstito or
that one? And it's another one.
Wegmans or
all them joints it say that it's organic. Nah, they lying though.
Well,
just paying for the up price, but they lying.
I believe that though. I believe that.
Cause tell me what is the difference?
Because it still has the pesticides in it. It still has the hormones in it. You know what I mean? Now, but see, organic can be defined as just, grown this way, where GMO is grown this way. So it can still have the same.
So tell me why
additives.
Organic is the BS though.
Yeah, organic is the BS.
You wasn't hearing organic
before.
When we was little? No, they was farming.
When a man on the horse,
thank you.
When the man on the horse was selling us the fruit and the watermelons off coming up the street.
See?
You never heard about organic.
Water for your banana, that's all you knew.
He didn't say this organic.
Yeah.
This came from the ground. This came from the tree.
They $2 a banana.
Organic is plant based. A plant is a warehouse where they make shit. Plant
based.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to tell you, man.
That's
the
like somebody was saying
there.
How that the Beyond Meat is so bad for you.
Cause it's Beyond Meat, my guy.
I won't eat it. I've never.
Impossible burger. It's impossibly cow meat.
Tell me how does it taste just like a regular Whopper, but it's Impossible burger?
Well, do you know there's a website where you can go and you can order a steak that tastes like your favorite star?
What?
So yeah.
Nope.
Whoever your favorite, say Beyonce, right?
Yeah.
I want a Beyonce burger. The first question I got,
how you know what she tastes like?
Thank you.
Thank you. That's why I'm sitting there, Dave, like, what?
They let you know this has been out there already. This ain't new.
That's like, I'm gonna tell y'all this.
That makes sense.
Like, I'm gonna say this. I've been trying to for years to taste the cotton candy grapes, right? And I'm not gonna lie, I've never tasted them. Right?
Oh, man.
I've never tasted them,
right.
But it was the thing. So everybody was like, "Oh, you got to taste them. You got." So I was like, "Ah, fuck, I want to taste them too."
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Never tasted them. The report came out. That's the worst fucking thing that you could eat in the world.
Cotton candy grapes.
Candy grapes, dog. And I know it's true.
If the grape have no seed, that's the worst you can eat.
All right,
let alone cotton candy.
Let me ask you a question.
Come on.
When the last time you bit into a grape that had a seed?
I haven't had them because where I go, if she get them, I grab them. I haven't had none. Cause she haven't had none.
Because can't nobody get grapes with seeds, right? Dog. I went to what was it, Mom's.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's supposed to be organic,
yep.
Right.
But it's seedless.
So how do you grow?
In a plant. Because it's plant based.
Right. The kids on Instagram said no GMO. Is genetically manipulated organic.
That's
organic.
It. That's it. All day long.
So I'm like, dog, I'm sitting here like, we doomed. And, if you listen to all of the people online that talk the stuff, and they'll say.
At the steak that tastes like your star.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still trying
Did you, how do you compare the flavors?
Like, even if they say, well, not taste, but smell, I don't want a steak that tastes like somebody's smell. That means like the cologne. Like, what the fuck that makes my burger taste like Beyonce? Glitter?
Because they know what she tastes like.
How?
Because they eat it.
They made it?
Absolutely.
They made it in a lab.
Man,
they made it in a lab.
Here we go. Whole nother topic for Dave on another day.
Yeah.
Vino, the comedian. Vino, tomorrow. We know you can't make it tomorrow, but next.
You ever see Westworld? Watch Westworld.
Comedy show.
That let you know what it is.
I
think it's crazy, and I think people who jump on the bandwagon.
Yeah.
But we all. I can't eat this because of that. I can't eat that because of that. It's ridiculous. Either you don't eat this because it gives you runs, or you eat it because it keeps your stomach. Like, make it make sense.
Yeah. And I'm gonna tell you what's crazy though. Like, I was talking to somebody, and it's funny because our great grands and them they live forever, dog. And you know what I used to think about?
Forever.
That goddamn can that sat on the back of their stove
mm-hmm.
that they reused that grease for at least 3 or 4 weeks, dog. And they stayed and they lived almost forever.
Yeah.
Yo, that grease went in the bottom of your pan for the biscuits.
Dog.
That grease was from the fucking bacon. Like that
Multi-purpose.
grease can was used for everything. Like growing up when we would go to North Carolina for the summer.
Yep, that's where we went.
Yo, we was up 6:30 a.m., but your breakfast was everything.
Everything.
Like from scratch.
Everything was from scratch,
And you literally was not sick. And we was out with no shoes on, fucking tank top, underwear. Like, you literally live forever. And now y'all gonna tell me I can't eat this because I'm gonna be sick. Oh, you got diabetes because of that?
Well, this is...
You know you shouldn't eat that. It's gonna send your sugar up. My sugar gonna go up
anyway.
Fucking regardless.
You got diabetes from the shots that we took.
But I'm gonna tell you another thing too.
Here we go.
The food is so overly poisoned now that it's ridiculous because I keep going back to that fucking ketchup bottle from Heinz.
Yeah.
That was from Canada.
Yep.
And then the ketchup bottle from Heinz that's for America. There's 32 ingredients on our bottle. There's 3 on theirs. But they buy from us. So if we can sell it to them,
with 3 ingredients,
why you can't sell it to us?
Because we're willing to accept.
That's because the money is controlled by Congress, and they keep allowing, and that's where all the money is coming from. The sickness and all of that money and the pills and the doctors. That's what's running America right now.
Chris Rock. There's no fucking money in the cure.
No,
it's money in keeping you sick.
The money, like
you cure short. You use a customer for life.
If I cure you,
you done, and I ain't making no more
money.
I
ain't making no more money.
That's it.
But if you got to buy these pills every month, or if you got to take this shot every month, or if you got to do this every month, that's where the money come in. That's why that lady went from remember insulin was what, $40?
Yeah.
To almost 8,000.
Ask me who take insulin. I'm gonna take my body and said I'm gonna go ahead and still eat this motherfucking cheese.
There's a cure for all that though. Do you know that?
But it is. But the funny thing is,
I'm gonna tell you, like I remember reading Rodney Pierce on Instagram comment real quick. He said P.T. Barnum said it's a sucker born every minute. If you're not producing natural foods from seeds without pesticides, you're GMO.
Absolutely.
Yep.
It doesn't make sense.
Absolutely.
How do you say you got a plant that has no seed?
How
did you grow it without the seed? How did you have a baby without fertilizing the egg? Like,
so that's a real thing too, though.
Yeah. Oh, they can do that now too. But it's you gotta. So in some instances,
that tastes like cotton candy.
Right.
You got a burger that
and
they're
like this though. They big as shit.
Big as shit. In some instances, we needed it though. Because the amount of people, listen, if you thought about it, if we were just farming, right, we could not sustain the world's people just by naturally farming. So because of the seasons, you wouldn't be able to produce as much. So at some point, you would have had to do something different.
You don't believe that?
I just think they went too far with it.
I believe that.
I don't agree with that.
The earth provides what is needed.
Yes, but we started. I'm telling you this. So it's gonna be this.
It's gonna be one thing and make it something else. I was about to use this example. My grandson is like he's 8. He's on a whole different spectrum of overanalyzing anything. A hybrid animal, he will look into it. So he pulls up last week ketchup, but it was on some show they had green ketchup. So he goes to YouTube, every fucking thing with colorful ketchup. Yeah. He shows me one that had the colors of crayons, one that had a Shrek month. So they had like green ketchup, green milk, like they had all this green stuff. Wow. And he was like, Grandma, does this make sense? Because if it's supposed to be red, the tomato is red, everything came from the red base. What did they do to make it green? Is it ketchup anymore? Right. I said, grandson, it's not ketchup anymore. No. It's whatever the fuck they put in it to make it green.
Well,
there's some tomato paste in there.
No. What I'm saying is they are green tomatoes too. So green tomatoes come in. Sure. Green, yellow, and orange. But what they doing is green.
All the ketchup. Yeah. And they had some kind of.
Oh yeah, you already know they putting dye and all
mixed with ketchup. And they had all the colors.
Right.
And he's like, Grandma, this doesn't make sense.
Yeah. And and that's one of the things. So I met with a nutritionist years ago, right? And her thought process is lard. People should still be cooking with lard.
Mm-hmm.
People should still be cooking with like any oil that you can buy over the counter, like beef tallow. If you ever went somewhere and they said tallow fries, what that basically means is they're frying their fries in a tallow oil. Now, the beef tallow oil is actually good for you, but it's not good for you because of what is good for you because your body knows how to break it down. Canola oil, vegetable oil, all of those kind of seed oils and stuff like that, your body doesn't know how to identify it, so it stores it. And that's how you get sick. Because it holds on to the stuff that it doesn't identify with and it doesn't know how to disperse it. So it kind of locks in. And that's where a lot of people go wrong at. And it's one of those things where you really got to go back to how your grandma cooked. Like bacon grease cooked everything.
Bacon grease, I literally can see, like I was raised without my grandma, but I had my great aunt. I can literally see her in my head right now with that can from the stove, pouring a little bit in the bottom and putting them homemade biscuits in that fucking pan, and they coming out. And they got that little bit of bacon taste on the bottom. This she hit the home run, yo, every time. Hush Puppies have been my favorite since I was a kid. Because my aunt would get that shit together, roll that dough, fry. I'm like, y'all eating what?
You know, corn ain't even good for you.
You ain't got no bowl of cereal.
Nope.
And we
I ain't ate your dog.
So unless it was oatmeal.
I didn't even know if they sold cereal in the country.
Right.
No, we didn't even.
Because it's garbage, man.
If we had meatloaf, my mother would tell you, you put that meatloaf on the bread. Don't you make my meal into a sandwich. Yeah. Like literally, you got your food groups, you better eat that.
You better eat that, yeah.
You know, my sister wanted to always be like, I'm going to try, I'm going to throw my meatloaf on here, make my sandwich, I can go back outside. And she was like, take it off. Yeah. You'll sit in this bitch all night before you make it all one sandwich and get out of here.
Yeah. But those was the days. Those was the good old days,
Let me see, what did Rodney Pierce say?
He said the same thing we said.
Do you know only in America the food we consume is banned in Europe?
Oh yeah, a lot of it is.
The amount of
garbage.
In the food, you're being poisoned by the government.
They ain't never lied.
We're being poisoned right here on our own turf by our own government.
Yep.
I seen that recently. Something with China was like.
They just banned some stuff too.
Look at that, our food, like at McDonald's or somewhere, like that's not even the real way. Like how y'all eating it, that's not even real. Nope. Like
they banned a lot of stuff in different countries. A lot of the stuff.
The government give you that juice.
Yep. Goddamn Skittles and stuff like that. All that stuff banned in a lot of other places.
Absolutely.
Nobody want that dye, all them colors. You sick, you vomit, you don't know why. Look, the vomit is coming up, purple, red, green, and blue.
And it has manufactured, like say it's manufactured chocolate. It's not real chocolate.
Right.
They created it.
These
candies have all that junk, and it's crazy, man.
So it's labeled, and they tell you, but people look at it like, oh no, that's just because it's this brand. No, it's because they manufactured it. They made it. As they say, a plant. Based.
That's it. I'm trying to tell you, boy.
In the plant.
Yep.
You know what a plant is? A fooding plant is.
It's a factory.
A factory with a process line.
Yeah.
Each compartment throwing something else in the shit.
Come on, man.
Yep.
And they literally probably made most of the shit by mistake.
Plant-based,
Dave. Rodney Pierce on Instagram said all of your. Rodney Pierce, why you always
carcinogens?
Like, I can't get.
Yeah, Rodney. I ain't mad at you, man.
All I'm gonna say is 21 clients.
Right.
Stop worrying about cholesterol and tell them give you what our ancestors were raised on. A lot of people always say, 'cause our ancestors ate wrong. They lived forever. I don't care what you say.
So they have conditioned us to think they ate wrong, because remember they made it seem like fat, lard, all Crisco, all that stuff was bad for you.
Yeah.
Pork.
I'm gonna tell you what's fun. Pork. I'm gonna tell you what's funny though.
I got a question about pork though.
Yeah.
Because also back in the day, when you want to get rid of a body, what you do?
You put it with the pigs.
He eating everything.
He eating everything.
And then the same pork.
I know that was going on heavy back then.
And refeeding it.
So even though we got more chemicals now, was it because the bodies they was eating wasn't chemicalized?
They wasn't processing the right foods now like the dead bodies did back then.
Surely.
Like there's no way you can tell me our ancestors ate wrong, and you can look at a slave movie and see these motherfuckers done went for states with no shoes, no socks, rain, everything. How the hell did they live that long?
But that's what that's the propaganda.
Bacon and some biscuits.
Because when they showed you all them people was coming across the border, they was coming across the border clean. It wasn't filthy. It wasn't dirty. They was sitting down on the phone. Where they charge the phones at? It's propaganda, man.
Uncle Dave, y'all.
I'm just saying.
Opinions. Like Dave really make me.
They showed us what 2 months ago that the kids over in Africa was dying because they was digging in the grounds for the shit for the cell phones. I forgot what it's called, right? For the moment, but whatever, jewel or material they was digging up in Africa, they say these babies was dying. It's a big thing about it, right? Have you ever tried to dig in your backyard with your hand?
No, I have not.
I don't have a backyard.
But you've dug in the ground, right?
Yeah.
Can you imagine something as essential as what we need for the cell phone? It's a business. And they don't have no construction over there. They got kids digging with sly. Because you can't prosper as a business like that.
Yeah.
How many kids say I can't dig today, boss?
Yeah.
Huh? Come on. They lying, but they play on our emotions.
Today, boss. My hands got burnt from digging yesterday.
You feel me?
They're trigger words.
At the same time, we wonder why Touche phone, even though he put the ringer on off, the motherfucker rings.
That's why when he said he turned it off on a notification, I put that bitch in aluminum foil. Back in the day, right? When we all was eating them home cooked meals, you saw the black and white TV. And my man had that tinfoil hat on.
Yeah.
Oh, we here.
So I'm gonna tell you what's
Trust
funny.
that.
Yeah.
I was having during the pandemic, right? We were having problems with our internet,
right?
And because everybody's home, we working, the kids on for school, so it's pulling everything. I call the company, and I'm like, "Look, man, what the fuck? Like, I'm paying to have the best, so why I'm not getting the best?" Well, you gotta understand where we at. So what they don't tell you is your internet service is your internet service in your house. That's the bill you pay. But everybody in that neighborhood is pulling from the same.
From the same what?
It's not like that. Just your service is from yours.
Touché.
You know what this motherfucker told me to do?
What?
That's some bullshit.
Put chicken wire on top of my roof to block out everybody else's signal so that it can just...
That's a lie. You know how? Do your research. What's the airline shit? Is the FCC?
Yeah. No.
That's the phone.
That's
whatever airline joint is.
Yeah.
They banned. I'm sorry. Wrong words. The report said they advised not turning on the 5G because it's gonna fuck the airlines up. So don't tell me that you don't got enough juice in your house.
Yeah.
If you're gonna mess the airline,
my internet will fuck up a whole airline, not a plane.
I'm gonna tell you.
Not the runway, but the whole airline.
I'm gonna
You
tell
know how many planes is in the airline?
So my old house was down by it's in Forestville or District Heights, right? But it's not too far from Andrews. So you got a lot of planes taking off and stuff like that.
Right.
The frequency from the plane opens my garage door.
See?
To the point where we had to get a manual garage door so that it wouldn't open.
But watch this. We laugh at that, right?
Yeah.
But that's serious.
That's real shit.
But when we go to the dentist, you put that motherfucking plate over your chest to get an x-ray.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
for putting your. You know how many jokes I got because I put my phone in aluminum foil? But niggas got juiced up without issue.
I'm gonna tell you
know
what. When they said they sent
that cost me $3. That cost you your life, B. Yeah. I'm just trying to tell you.
Listen, when they said they did that,
dying, touching this shit. Get that foil.
Right.
Get that foil.
When they said they was going to
so
send.
We so past our time.
No, we've been past our time, dog. We way past. We way past, dog. That's how it be, though.
Let me say, Rodney,
go ahead.
Comment
yeah, go ahead, Rodney.
He said our ancestors worked sun up to sundown and burned the calories, but everything can't be done in excess.
Mm-hmm. No, that's true. Yeah. We overindulge in America as a whole, especially in the black community.
Right.
I just don't understand how people can look at movies and pictures of things of their ancestors and don't realize how you're overliving right now.
Yeah. Sure.
But people don't get it.
Sure. Because they used to the convenience to you. Mm-hmm. Prime example, Tusha come home from here, right? You get home 10, 11 o'clock. Is she going to put the food that she prepared that night? She already cooked dinner. So dinner's ready.
Right.
Is she going to put it in the oven or is she going to put it in the microwave?
Convenience gonna be in the microwave.
You know what I'm saying?
Which makes sense.
And I want to throw that bitch away so bad. Like I want to put I'm waiting for a motherfucker. Listen, if you out there listening, I'm waiting for a motherfucker to do an over the range air fryer.
Oh man,
dog, because I would so love to just put my food in the air fryer.
No, because growing up, we didn't have the microwave.
No.
So I always tell my oldest son, he is the famous one for it.
Yeah.
Especially if he got leftover mac and cheese and something with gravy, because I'm a big gravy person. I know how to make meals stretch, especially winter. So he will put shit in the oven, put a piece of butter on top of that macaroni. That shit come out like I just made it today.
Yeah. But that's what's funny, but you know what it is, though?
Get the microwave fried out.
We became too impatient, because that's how we used to warm up everything, in the oven. On top of the stove. You put it back in that goddamn pot and you warm that shit up like for everybody.
Yeah.
It's not but you gotta think, when the last time you sat down at a table with your family and ate dinner? We don't do that no more. So the microwave became
depends on what you mean as far as family.
No. I'm talking about the people in your house.
Right.
Mostly people, no, it ain't. Most people sit down. Most people, when they eat with themselves.
Sure.
Or they eat at their convenience. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's not a dinner time no more. Mm-hmm. It's not a time set aside for dinner.
Yeah, everybody better be there.
Everybody better be there. It ain't a time like that. Because if you miss dinner and my kitchen closed, you better not touch my refrigerator door.
And that is it.
Those days don't exist no more.
We used to walk in the house and see that kitchen light off like, oh my fucking God.
Yeah.
She going upstairs already?
Yep.
Like
it's been a many summer nights.
Watch me start a fight. That's because women thought that because they was allowed to go to work, they was being benefited. All they was doing was being taxed. Took them out the household, so now they can't attend to the things they need to attend to. Huh?
Black girl magic! Black girl magic!
But like it was one of those things where
these are the moments when I say this. Because some shit you don't want to do today, but you look at it like make it make sense.
You gotta make it make sense, but that's the hardest part.
The switch in the time.
The worst invention in the world.
Her was when my dad was there versus once they separated and my mom had to work and make sure we was there and my older sister had to run shit and she was horrible. Mm-hmm. She was a fucking witch.
Yeah.
But you gotta also look like I'm the oldest of 5 kids. My mother going to work. I'm fucking knocking these little girls out.
Yeah.
Look how different it was though.
Talk back to me if you want, goddamn.
My father grew up on Park Heights. Right? He said their rent each month was $18.
Jeez.
$18.
Look at that shit now.
My first apartment, I paid $350 a month, and that was beautiful.
Yeah. So I remember.
I've never found nothing like that.
Yo,
in life.
When I had my first house, 3-bedroom house, $350 a month.
You know what I'm saying?
I had a 2-bedroom.
Upstairs, basement, whole nine.
We had a 2-bedroom town. The first apartment we lived in was $410 a month. 2 bedrooms, bathroom. When we got the townhouse, though, you know, we leveled up. That joint was like right around $700 a month. Mm-hmm. 2-bedroom, 2-level townhouse, 2 parking spots in the back. Right. You know, we slick. You know what I mean? Yeah. But it's crazy because like I wonder, you know what? I'm gonna look it up when I get home tonight. Because that same spot I lived in still exists. I want to know what they paying now compared to what I was paying then.
You said 2 driveways, so probably about 3,500.
I know they can't be.
So
it's on Alameda. It better not be.
To what you said about 20 minutes ago, they gotta start creating food because it's too many people. Yeah. How is it that if Earth didn't grow, right?
Yeah, Earth didn't.
People did.
People did.
Why is housing more expensive? And the food shortage is what it is, but if you take that drive, ain't no farms like it used to be.
Nope. All the farms are shutting down.
So I think if they continue farming, we could sustain. They ain't had to make that fake shit.
No,
the thing is, they ain't had to because they wanted to make the fake shit. It was quicker. It was with everything moving with the time, making it faster.
To kill
That's why
you.
got the fake shit.
Because they trying.
It cuts your lifespan. You know what I mean?
People coming.
Yeah.
That's what it's really about. That's what it's really about.
And now,
that's why Bill Gates on all the land.
Now you have a baby now with a man that's vaccinated. You got a transhuman. You know that? Y'all saw the Terminator. Keep playing.
Yeah, hey, you know what's
Keep
funny?
playing. You saw the Terminator.
When I realized that the
people my age post baby showers, I look like the fuck. Y'all still doing this? Y'all still getting pregnant? Like, really? Like, it's like something that shit that's played out to me at this point.
You know when I knew the world was doomed?
I would be afraid to have a baby.
You know when I realized the world was doomed? When I realized the Terminator and the Matrix was the same
It's a story. It's a continuation.
It's a continuation of the same story.
Yep.
I never watched the Matrix before.
And it was crazy.
What?
When
man.
she admitted
never watched the Matrix.
When she said that if you think about it, all the stuff kind of, and I'm like, wow, that's the past. It
flows together.
Yeah, because see, I'm a person who thinks, like, I see certain things and I know, oh, that's what it is. Yeah. It's not make-believe. Yeah. It's not fake. So when I first saw, like, when the Matrix came out, the first one, something came, I think, into the man's belly button or something, and I saw that, and instantly I was like, I'm not watching this shit. This is realistic.
It is.
To me, I just look at certain shit for what it is. And I never watched The Matrix. I never saw it past that point of something, I think it was crawling into his belly button.
They held him down,
yeah. And something was going into his belly.
It was in the office,
yeah. And I've never seen
they bugged him. Yeah. When you went got vaccinated, you got bugged.
So I never saw any of the movie after that, and none of the sequels. Like after that point, I turned it off. Have I been vaccinated? No.
You need
I was at the doctor's last week, and he was like, "Well, you know the flu shot, but I know what you're gonna say exactly." After 2019, Dr. Freeman, don't you ask me about no fucking
any doctor pushing that vaccination man need to kill himself.
And I'm gonna tell you what's crazy because, like, y'all know,
flat out. And that's my opinion. I don't give a fuck what nobody's think.
I got back.
Yeah, we know.
We know because you vote.
No, shut up. But it was
we
funny.
leaving after this. This is ridiculous. I know little Mike probably in there sleeping.
It was funny because my doctor wasn't pushing.
Wow. Home was.
No. It was the job. It was more or less the job. Yeah, it was more or less
I think
the
a lot of people end up doing it. They say it's not mandatory. But you come at the same time.
You can't come back into the building unless you're vaccinated. That kind of shit, right?
Yeah. So you gotta make a choice.
But my dude, so
we ain't saying that it's mandatory, but you can't work here.
You gonna be a slave or you gonna revolt?
Yeah.
You gonna choose. It's a choice.
Take this foot off or not.
And so when I did,
I'm gonna take your foot off.
That's what he told me.
That's
but he
that's
never.
A vaccine, though.
It's a vaccine.
Yeah.
Because you know they had to, right? But when I tell you, yo, never brought it up, never, nothing. And I was like, look, I said, talk to me about it. I said, be honest, because my doctor, you ever saw the 600-Pound Life?
Yeah. I don't watch
he talk like yo.
Yo, he like yo. So I had to get on blood pressure medicine. I'm off now though, right?
Right. That's what's up.
But I had to get on blood pressure medicine. When I first took my position, it was overwhelming. You know what I mean? Just dealing with a lot of stuff, right?
Yeah.
And it was crazy because I was like, man, look, I'm not a pill taker. I don't believe in pills. I'm not that. He was like, oh, yeah, no, I understand. I respect that. You're going to die.
Damn.
Yo, so it was crazy because I had to sit up and I had to look him in his face and like, what you say?
Right.
He was like, yeah, you're just gonna die. He was like, right now, dog, I think I was like 2-something over something. He was like, I can't even let you go home right now until you calm down. Because I came in, I sat in the car because I sat in the car arguing. Yeah. Like I was in a full. When I got in there, I was I was boiling.
They gonna go take my blood pressure.
That's the first thing they do.
Pop off. It don't even stop. It go pop.
He like, take a deep breath for me. I said, what? Like I'm still angry because I'm talking to him crazy. What? He like, take a deep breath and calm down. We're gonna try this again. He's like, your blood pressure ain't never been this high. I'm like, man, I was just in the car. He was like, well, listen, next time don't answer the phone before you come in.
There you go.
He said, because now I can't let you leave until it come down, or I got to take you or send you to the emergency room.
Yeah, I miss you.
I got to, right? And I was sitting there like, man, I ain't got time for this shit. That's all I'm thinking because I'm still angry about the dumb shit that's going on. And I still can't calm down. And so he was like, well, you're going to die. And it was like, but that shit calmed me down instantly, though.
And that woke your bitch ass up.
Woke you up, shorty.
I said, whoa.
And then he said it like it's nothing.
I sat up straight in my chair and said, huh?
Nigga, did you mean to say that?
Yeah.
No, but that's the only doctor I respect them because that's what, as black men, that's what we need.
Those things
wake
you up. When they start talking about getting the vaccination, like 21, and I was asking Dr. Burns, I was like, well, you know, I'm telling him about it, and I'm saying, like, I heard how it's different ones. He said, well, didn't you work during COVID? I said, yes. Yeah. Mental health, I had to work. We had to work.
Yeah.
It was essential employees. He said, and how many times did you catch COVID? I said, I didn't. He said, okay. And I'm like, and he was like, as your doctor, I can't say blah, 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 blah.
That's how my doctor is.
But listen to what you just said. You worked the whole COVID, never caught the shit, and you asking me a year later about the different vaccines.
Because he know that them people is being paid.
And so I'm gonna tell you what's funny.
So they, like he said last week, I already know you're not gonna get the flu shot, but at this season, you being a diabetic, I gotta ask you. I already know what you gonna say, and I'm like, you know, I'm not. He said, okay.
I don't do that either.
I can check off the box.
Boom.
And I'm gonna tell you what's funny because what people don't know is the way to get heavy metals and things out of your system. So like I did so many type of detoxes, heavy metals, and
CJ. Wonderful guy. I can't wait to meet him in person. So what's the YouTube channel for the podcast? The channel is Straight Talk with Miss MSV. V-E-E. Straight Talk with Miss V. CJ. Actually, I can put it in the comments. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I said no. That was no. It was just one of those things where I was just like, dog, because I held out for as long as I could. You know what I mean? And then I took one. And you remember you had to do two. Because, what was it? Johnson & Johnson was a single shot.
Bothers me, though.
And when I tell you, I detoxed and I did all that. Yeah.
God, baby.
I'm in the county now, homie.
Watch this. My father said, well, what you going to do when they find out? Do what they did to me. Lie.
That's it.
Yeah. That's it. And then, I'm going to tell you what was real pissed off. Because, when they came, we never said you had to take it.
See?
The job, no, this is the government. We never forced people.
They didn't.
We never said, I said,
But they didn't, though.
They didn't.
No, they gave you a choice.
But they allowed the companies to threaten your jobs and threaten your...
So it's up to you to decide what I want to do. Do I want to work here or not? Yeah. Do I want to work here or die in 6 years?
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and take the chance somebody die.
And that was crazy because I'm going to tell you, it's a lot of people.
Getting that shot.
I know it's a lot of people that's had health complications.
After the fact.
When you said, Mike, am I what? What kind of pocket is
this? This is a shameless plug. If y'all don't, if y'all don't know who Princess Akima is, y'all better look her up. Because I don't care what nobody said. I wouldn't be where I am today, standing here, talking, breathing, nothing. If it wasn't the services she offered me. Because she didn't, because she ain't, she don't do that. She ain't get vaccinated, her or her husband. But when I tell you, she made sure I was detoxed and it was out my system and heavy metals, and she tell you everything that you need to do to get right. Like
everything about her energy is so calming. Like you talk to her and you'll be like, wow, I feel so good.
Every chance I
so
get,
relaxed.
If somebody was like, man, I've been having these migraines, you should call Princess Akima. I can get you her information. Like, dog, you don't understand because, like, I've been battling my weight forever, right? But, dog, like, I don't wake up aching and stuff like that because I know what I do. Like, I go to her, I get my scans, I get and it's crazy because she has scans and service that she offer where it'll tell you what your body's missing and what your body needs and stuff like that. And then you focus on those things through natural oils and stuff like that. And
those kind of devices now you can purchase. You stand in front of the mirror and it can scan your body.
Yeah, and tell you like if you so I'm gonna tell you the craziest thing.
Tell us so we can go.
She told me, yes, look, she said she took a scan. She was like, I think you drinking contaminated water. I said, what? I said, all I drink is the water at a certain place, right?
Old fancy shit, slick bottle. No.
So no. At the time though,
the faucet forever.
At the time I was getting the gym. So I'm filling my water bottle up. They got the nice little joint, you fill your water bottle up.
Fancy.
Come to find out, they hadn't changed their filter. And probably since the pandemic, though.
So when you look at it, all the bacteria that it's supposed to cut off has built up in that filthy ass filter.
Yep. But she's so detailed in the stuff she can give you. It told me how, so I knew where to go because I knew the only place that I was drinking water from. And I was drinking at the time. I was drinking a gallon of water a day.
So you knew
So I knew exactly who to go to, where to go. I'm trying to, but I'm being unhealthy at the same time.
And I don't get it. People name all these fancy waters and that you gotta drink and you should drink, but at the same time, I grew up at the faucet. Cut my hand and I'm gonna drink some of this water and I'm out the door.
Yeah, but they ain't have the same chemicals they have
now.
They had chemicals then, but the shit they got now
is different.
Prime example. How many STDs was back in the day?
Oh my God.
4?
You got like 27.
You got the
crack.
You got crack.
You got the
sure.
Now you got
the only a couple, but now you got the
I'm just saying, man.
Cool process.
Yeah.
So it ain't even STDs no more.
Right.
It's they call it something else now. With
that's like the women that have urinary tract infections a lot. It's from the food you eat. And the women a lot of times don't understand that, you know what I mean, because of the amount of yeast that build up in their body. It's from the food y'all eat.
Black girl magic. I'm not the one who said it.
It's just being real.
So you said don't go to McDonald's, you gonna get a UTI?
You gonna get a UTI? I mean, because if you eat nothing but processed food all the time.
If you eat
nothing but processed food all the time.
Say if you're a person who does not, like people always down me for drinking certain type of tea all the time. I'm going to tell you, I ain't never finna get a UTI. So obviously what I'm drinking and it's what I'm putting out, I'm good. Right. You bitches around here with these Pepsis, Coca-Colas, motherfucking off-the-wall name brand juices and waters, y'all stay with it. I need an antibiotic. Oh, you do?
If I see another motherfucker pour Coke on something,
Black girl magic.
He was like, if you just mix a little bit of Coke with some baking soda, you can use this as cleaning supply. So what is it doing to the inside?
When I cleaned my battery, I knew when I made Kool-Aid, I was like, my fingers is like purple up this motherfucker. You know what I mean? So what is it doing to the inside?
Black girl magic.
What is
it
doing
doing
to the inside?
All I'm gonna say is, ladies, if you use the chai Kool-Aid to dye your hair back in the day.
That's it.
And then you give it Black girl mask. On this note, Tisha, you gonna wrap this shit.
That's why they bald now, though.
Yeah, it's all good.
You're gonna be mad at me in a moment, and I don't want to do that.
That's why they bald.
Look, here we go.
My hair's growing lovely because I didn't use Kool-Aid.
Look, Once again, it's on. This is your
Or the
boy.
liquid crack.
Go ahead.
The first time in middle school when the girl said she did it, I thought she literally was doing the Kool-Aid with the sugar, the water, and then dye the hair.
Yeah.
The shit sounded insane to me that women was using Kool-Aid to dye their hair. That's all I got to say. That's it.
But on the flip side, it speaks to creativity, how you make it do what it do. Because I don't know how much a pack of dye costs, but I know how much Kool-Aid costs.
Yeah, it's definitely cheaper.
That's $4 for $1, yo.
That shit was about 12 cents.
If you get the limeade, you got 10 for $1.
Yeah. You got the flavor aid.
Flavor aid. There you go.
Yeah, you got a lot of that.
Yeah, you got a whole lot of that.
The flavor aid had the 2 little kids on the front.
That's the same, boy. Yeah, you made it do what it do.
And we finally got the Kool-Aid, man. I was like, we are fancy.
Yeah.
I was start working for Social Security. I was like, we have struck it
rich.
That's
it.
That was the Kool-Aid man came out.
We doing big things.
Gremlins cereal. I was like, we get to eat cereal.
But even if you think about
the cereal, fuck no.
Even the cereal back then was different, dog. Like everything,
it tastes different.
It tastes different, but
tastes so different.
I don't know if it was any different though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because that shit now is trash, dog.
It's like dog food and cat food with milk.
Yeah.
If you ever take a ride,
please.
I rode past Clover Lane the other day. My cousin over west, he about 63, 64. They still sell milk over there. They still sell white liquid, but I don't know if it's milk, sir.
I don't know if it's milk anymore.
We don't know what it
is. No, sir. Where the cows at? Yeah. Where the cows?
You hate me?
Somebody jab it.
Might be the church. Okay, go ahead. Touche, wrap us up.
Only maybe this tight room.
This is. See, here y'all go again. Here y'all go again. Here y'all go again.
Spun us right back to the very first topic. If you missed the beginning, you just caught how the show started. Let's take this room. We can't get it.
Yeah, this room's so small. I don't know what we're going to do.
Yeah. Hey, looks good as shit.
And we love every minute
of
it.
I'm going to stop breathing while y'all talk.
Thank you. We need the space.
There you go.
The swing out all. The swing out all.
Sure they. Yeah, man.
I know what the fuck type look like.
Right.
All right, only on Timeless JMH. This is Touche Dawn. This is Tru Grit. I got my guy in the building.
All right, Sugar Bear. Appreciate your love.
The one and only lady of the house.
It's your girl.
You sure?
Miss Graves. I'm so tired. I can't wait till the first, y'all. I can't wait till the first.
Yeah.
I can't wait. Thank you.
Already.
And we out.
That's it.
Touche said this way. I mean, no, CJ. This way is better on YouTube. Yes, because you get to see me on YouTube and Facebook.
Nice.
Yeah.
Thank you, CJ, for jumping on YouTube. Love the guy. See y'all.